I'm going to be Google translating Minecraft mobs 1,000 times and then making whatever result I get. The first mob is a Strider, translate, and we got Sponge. For this one, I'm going to make SpongeBob. First, I'll remove the hair. Now let's make his legs shorter, and we'll make his body sponge-shaped. Now let's color his body yellow. Now we'll add his pants, and let's draw his white shirt. Now let's give him a red tie. Now let's give him some arms. Now let's give him some eyes. That looks good. Now we'll draw his smile. Now we'll give him 2 big teeth, and now we'll give him a big yellow nose, and we'll just add some black shoes, and now we'll just fill in his socks, and I'll give him his sponge holes. Okay, that looks pretty good. Let's see him in game. Hold on, I don't think that's right. Okay, that looks a lot better. He even has a baby SpongeBob on top. Look at all these SpongeBobs chilling in the lava. Kind of weird if you think of it. Let's ride a SpongeBob. Oh my god, this looks so weird. The other ones are following me too. Let's spawn a bunch of SpongeBobs. Wait, this one has a pig man on it. What? All the SpongeBobs are following me now. I have an army. Look at how weird it looks when he walks in the lava. Alright, I give SpongeBob a 9 out of 10. He looks pretty good. It's time for the next mob. The next mob is a Ravager, translating, and we got buff green. Okay, for this one, I'm going to make the Hulk. Let's remove his ears and nose, and now we'll color him fully green. Now let's draw his hair, and we'll give him a smile. Now let's draw his eyes, and we'll give him some green pupils. Now let's give him some angry eyebrows, and that looks good. Now we have to add his shorts. This is actually taking a long time. Now let's make his legs a bit smaller, and we'll make the bottom of his shorts look ripped. Okay, that looks good. Let's see it in game. Alright, why do I keep messing this up? There we go. Honestly, this looks better than the actual Hulk. Let's find a village and start a raid. And the raid is starting. Let's find the Incredible Hulk. I didn't know the Hulk was a villain. I don't think he even knows how to get up the mountain, so I think the village is safe. Hulk versus Iron Golem. Who wins? What is going on with his head? Wait, Iron Golem actually won. What? Here you go, buddy. You deserve it. Just kidding. I'm spawning more Hulks. Wait, this guy's going for the villager. Chill. Dang, the Iron Golem actually almost won that. I give Hulk an 8 out of 10. I think he turned out good. It's time for the next mob. The next mob is a Parrot, translate, and we got Fruit Bird. Okay, for this one, I'm going to make Toucan Sam. Let's color him fully blue, and we'll extend his beak out a lot. Now let's color his beak in yellow. I'm actually going to change the color. I think he's too bright. Now let's add all the colors to his beak, and we'll draw him some eyes. Now we'll color the front of his belly white, and I'll make his 3 tail feathers, and we'll color this one purple, this one red, and this one yellow. Now let's finally make his feet orange, and I think that looks pretty good. Let's see it in game. He actually turned out good. Hey, Toucan Sam, what is so good about Fruit Loops? Alright, how do we tame one of these guys? I think I have to give him a cookie. Oh, that is not good. I apologize to the original Toucan Sam. He's doing the Fruit Loops dance. Toucan Sam, where did you go? Alright, let's spawn an army of Toucan Sams. Okay, this is not a noise I wanted to hear. I'm sorry, it has to be done. Wait, I accidentally killed the one I tamed. Oh well, I'll just get a new one. Alright, I give Toucan Sam a 10 out of 10. I think he's really good. It's time for the next mob. The next mob is a Wither Skeleton. What will we get? And we got Puppet. For this one, I'm going to make Kermit the Frog. We'll start by coloring him green. Next, I'll change the shape of his head a bit. Now I'll make it look like his mouth is open. Okay, we probably need to lower this a bit. Now let's give him his eyes, and we'll draw the pupils. Next, I will color in his mouth, and let's make the outside a darker red. Now we'll put a ring around his neck, and we'll extend the little things out a bit. Okay, that looks good. Let's see him in game. Okay, this guy actually looks pretty good. I don't know what happened to his eye though, but other than that, he looks pretty solid. I wonder what it looks like getting chased by one of these. Oh god, there's nowhere to run. I'm actually gonna die. Let's go to the Nether Fortress, and here's some Kermits in their natural habitat. Now let's spawn a bunch more Kermits, and now we'll see what it's like being chased by these guys. Wait, why is the gas getting involved? Oh god, this is a dead end. Why is this so scary? Kermit is not supposed to be scary. Oh god, we're in a blaze spawner. Wait, Kermit, stop. Oh no, I'm being hit. Why did I choose to go this way? Alright, I give Kermit a 9 out of 10. I think he looks really good. It's time for the next mob. The next mob is a witch, translate, and we just got yellow. For this one, I'm going to make Homer Simpson. First, I'll remove the hat and nose. Next, I will change the shape of his head. Now we'll make the head yellow, and we'll color in his mouth. Next, I'll give him his nose, and we'll give him some eyes. Now I'll make his mouth curve a little bit, and we'll move his shirt up a bit. Next, I will color his pants in blue, and I'll give him his white shirt, and we'll color his arms in yellow. Now I'll fix the collar of his shirt, and I'll give him some black shoes. Okay, that turned out good. Let's see him in game. That doesn't look too bad. Okay, I lied. He looks very strange. I also put both of his shoes on the same foot by accident. I don't have any donuts, but will he eat cake? Nope, I don't think it's working. Let's spawn a Homer army. That's pretty much all we can do. Homer is kind of boring. Homer army versus Iron Golem. What will happen? Oh god, he's destroying them. Come on, Homer, fight back. No, don't look at me. You're not fighting me. This is so sad. Rip Homers. Finally, one of them poisoned him. Alright, let's bring the Hulk in for help. Not even the Hulk can stop him. I give Homer a 6 out of 10. His fighting skills were not up to par. It's time for the next mob. The next mob is a cat. What will we get? And we got Rocket. For this one, I'm going to make Meowth because he is Team Rocket's cat. First, we'll color him in dark dark white, and we'll make the bottom of his feet brown, and we'll do the same for the end of his tail. Next, we'll make his ears a different shape. I think those look pretty good. Next, we'll add the hairs that stick out from his face, and we'll put the thing on the top middle of his head as well, and we'll give him a couple of eyes, and a pink mouth. Okay, I think we need to change a few things. That looks better. Let's just add some teeth, and we'll make his pupils a bit thinner. Okay, that looks good. Let's see it in game. That actually looks pretty decent, and we'll spawn a baby. That looks more like Meowth. Let's tame a Meowth. Meowth dance? As you know, we have to do the Pokeball test. It's still not working. Alright, Meowth versus a Creeper. Who wins? Dang, the Creeper's not even gonna try. Time to spawn a Meowth army, and let's tame them all. Why is this one so hard to get? That somehow gave us an advancement. Now we have a teleporting cat army. Fight the Creeper, guys. Alright, I give Meowth a 7 out of 10. He turned out pretty good. It's time for the next mob. The next mob is a horse. Translating, and we got speed. Okay, for this one, I'm going to make Knuckles. Let's color him fully red. Now let's make his neck a bit smaller. Let's get rid of these ears, and we'll color his face in. Now I'll give him a little black nose, and I'll draw his blue eyes. Now I will put his smile on the front of his mouth, and I'll give him a little bit of hair. Okay, this kind of looks like a poodle. Now I will draw his white collar, and I'll give him his white knuckles. Next, I will give him a couple shoes, and we'll color this part green. Now finally, we just need to color in his tail. Okay, that looks pretty good. Let's see him in game. Alright, I figured something weird like this would happen. Floating knuckles, I guess? At least the babies have legs. They look so weird because of the different horse types. Alright, it's time to tame a flying Knuckles. And now we have our own Knuckles. Yo, this guy's kind of fast too. Wait, can I make them all chase me with the golden apples? Nah, none of them can keep up. I wonder how he looks with horse armor. That somehow made him even worse. At least he kind of has legs now. Alright, I give Knuckles a 1 out of 10. So many things went wrong here. It's time for the next mob. The next mob is a Vex. What will we get? And we got green Dinosaur. For this one, I think I'm going to make Yoshi. Let's separate his legs a little bit, and we'll color him fully green. Now we'll extend his nose piece out, and we'll give him a couple nostrils. Now let's draw in some eyes, and we'll make the side of his face white. Now let's add his mouth underneath, and we'll make the front of his body white. Now let's give him some orange shoes, and we'll just give him his dinosaur tail, and we'll just color the bottom of it white. Now we can just add his red shell, and we'll add the white outlines on the side. Now finally we can add the red spikes on his back. Okay, that doesn't really look like Yoshi. Let's see it in game. Yo, that actually looks kind of cool. I have no idea where his other leg went though. Why does everyone's legs keep disappearing? One-legged Yoshi is better than no-legged Yoshi. Actually, it really isn't because he can fly. Let's spawn a bunch of Yoshis. I really thought this would be scary, but it looks kind of cool. Look how many of them are trying to get me. Yoshi's versus Iron Golem. The Golem isn't so scary now. Never mind, he was able to reach one of them. Are the Yoshis even gonna fight back? What's up with all these mobs? Alright, I give Yoshi a 6 out of 10 because his leg is broken. It's time for the next mob. The next mob is a Husk. Translate, and we got Scary Bird. I think for this one, I'm going to do Chica from Five Nights at Freddy's. First, we'll make her fully yellow. Next, we'll give the legs the animatronic look, and we'll copy that to the arms as well. And we'll also add it to the body. Now let's add some fingers. And we'll also add a thumb. Now we can color her feet in orange, and we'll extend them out a little bit like this. Now we'll add the beak. Let's color it orange, and we'll give her some teeth. This is already looking scary. Now we'll add her tufts of hair, and now let's do the eyes. That looks really weird. And now we can finally add the bib with the let's eat text. I know there's exclamation marks, but I couldn't fit them. Okay, this looks really scary. Let's see it in the game. Okay, what happened to the arm? Alright, now our problems are fixed. This definitely looks scary. Looks kind of like a cursed big bird. I apologize to this villager. I don't know why he's naked. Let's look at baby Chica now. Oh no, that's terrifying. Let's spawn an army of them. Oh god, I don't like this. Yeah, not so tough anymore. Oh no. I give Chica a 7 out of 10. Something about her face just looks weird. Time for the next mob. The next mob is an Enderman. What will we get? And we got Faceless Suit. So last time you guys wanted me to make Slenderman, so this time I am going to make him. Let's color his head white first. Now I'll make the rest of his body dark black. And now we can give him his tie. That looks good. Next we'll add some hands. Let's copy that on the other side. And now I'll give him some fingers and a thumb. And we'll color his hands in white. And now we can give him some shoes. Let's bring that over here. And we'll color his shoes a dark gray. Now I can add the tentacle things on his back. Let's put one here and here. And here. That doesn't look too bad. Let's see it in game. Alright, I had to get rid of the things on his back because they wouldn't work, but I think he looks pretty good. I definitely think Huggy Woogie was way scarier though. Yep, he still extends his head at me. Let's go to the end. Oh my god, dude, this is crazy. You don't want to no-clip in here at night. Or any time at all. I don't remember this from the Slenderman game. Just do it, guys. I had to bring them to Slenderman's forest. I give Slenderman an 8 out of 10. I wish the things on his back worked. It's time for the next mob. The next mob is a pig. Let's translate, and we got Red Plumber. This is going to be weird, but I am going to try to turn the pig into Mario. We'll start by making him fully red. Now we'll make his legs blue, and we'll add his overalls. I'll put the yellow buttons here. Now we can color in his face. I think we can leave his nose, honestly, and add some eyes. Okay, that looks weird. I'm going to make the nose smaller. And now he has new eyes, which look way better, and we'll give him a mustache and some hair on the sides, and the top, of course. Now we'll make his hat. This looks really cursed at the moment. It looks much better in red. And now I'll draw the circle where we will put the M. But first, let's give him ears, and we'll make his front legs red and add some gloves. And we'll color in the boots on his back legs. Now we can finally draw the M on his hat. Honestly, I kind of like it. Let's see it in game. This is definitely cursed, but he doesn't look too bad as a pig. Let's see him as a baby. Okay, his head is way too big. Oh no, there's a bunch of Goombas in the way. No, you're supposed to stomp on it. I think my Marios are defective. Certainly you can't mess this one up. Bruh. There we go. There's nothing down there, but I mean, oh god. I give Pig Mario an 8 out of 10. I think he looks pretty good. On to the next mob. The next mob is the Enderdragon. Translate, and we got blue vehicle. I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to make the Fortnite battle bus. This is going to be interesting. First, we have to get rid of all of this. Perfect, we're done. Now I'll extend this out a bit, and we'll color it blue. Now we can add a front, and we'll give it some tires. Let's color these in black, and we'll add yellow rims. Now let's start making the windows. I wish I knew there was a shape tool sooner. I was drawing these manually. Now we'll add some black stripes. That looks pretty sick. And now we'll put the lights on the front, and we'll draw the grill. Now we have to add the balloon to the top. I think that looks pretty good. The last thing we have to do is make sure it's connected to something, and we'll color these in. That looks good. Let's see it in game. All right, we have to go to the end for this one. Oh my god. Why does this actually look really good? Oh, he's perching? I like how it just flips upside down. Okay, now we're idling. Oh, now he's back to work. Where are we dropping? Don't forget to thank the bus driver. He's been working hard. I give the battle bus a 10 out of 10. This is honestly the best mob I've ever made. Okay, Slenderman doesn't agree with me. Time for the next mob. The next mob is an iron golem. Translate, and we got chimpanzee. All right, I know exactly what I'm going to make. I'm going to make Donkey Kong. Let's start by coloring him brown, and then we'll color in his chest. That looks good. Now we'll add hands. Copy that over here, and we'll make his arms slightly shorter. Now we'll give him fingers and a thumb. Now we can color his hands and fingers in. That wasn't supposed to happen. Now we'll make his feet, and we'll color these in as well. Now we can start to shape his face and give him some eyes underneath that. Next we can add a mouth. That looks really good. Now we just give him some nostrils and add his ears, and we'll give him his wavy hair on the top. And finally we need to add a tie. We'll color that fully red, and now we just need to write DK on his tie. That looks really good. Let's see it in the game. Yo, this is kinda sick. Oh, his tie is gone. Let's see him fight some zombies. Oh no. Here we go, good as new. Let's find a jungle. Now they're in their natural habitat. I wish I could spawn a baby one like Diddy Kong. Oh, they're dying. They can't get in. Rip skeleton. Alright, I give Donkey Kong a 9 out of 10. He looks really good. Time for the next mob. The next mob is a panda. What do we get? And we got lazy. This is perfect. We can turn the panda into Snorlax. Let's color him in greenish blue first. Now we'll change the shape of his ears. Let's make his face whitish. And we'll do the same for his belly. Now we can add his sleeping eyes, and we'll give him a smile, with a couple of teeth. Now we can color his legs the same color as his face, and we'll add little brown circles to them as well. And now finally we can give him some claws, and we'll color them white. I think that looks decent. Let's see it in the game. Yo, that actually looks pretty cool. And baby Snorlax? Yo, he's doing a roll. Ignore the missing texture on his head. Let's give them some bamboo. Apparently the small ones don't eat it. I don't know what you're talking about. The head is fine. I'm pretty sure Snorlax is supposed to be sleeping. We have to do a Pokeball test. Nope. Alright, I give Snorlax an 8 out of 10. It would be a 10 if he could sleep. Time for the next mob. The next mob is a Pillager. What will we get? And we got Money Challenge. I think for this one, I'm going to make Ryan Trahan. First we'll color in his skin. We probably want to get rid of this. Now I will give him a neck, and now we can give him his white shirt, and we'll add his shorts as well. Let's color these in, and we'll make his arms a bit shorter. Actually, never mind. Let's give him some fingers, and some thumbs. And now we'll make his eyes. I'm not sure if they are blue or green, so I am going to make them green. Now we'll give him some eyebrows and some hair. Now let's give him a mouth and a nose. I don't like this mouth. Now we need to make his hair look a bit better. Okay, that looks good. And now we'll make him holding a penny. That's a big penny. And let's give him a mouth again. Okay, let's see this in game. Whoa, Ryan, put the gun down. Okay, why do I keep messing the textures up? There we go. Whoa, Ryan, don't shoot the penny at me. Okay, this really doesn't look like Ryan. I don't know if his eyes are green. I think it's time for the Great Reset. I don't think that's how it works. Oh no, he's going on a rampage. This man is wiping out the entire outpost. I'm gonna give Ryan a 7 out of 10. It doesn't really look like him. Time for the next mob. The next mob is an LA, generating text. Okay, it says rich man and some other stuff that we'll just ignore. For this one, I'm going to make Mr. Krabs. First, we'll delete these. Now we'll make his body bigger, and we'll give him his pants. Now let's add his legs, and we'll color his arms red. Now we can shrink his head and color it in, and we'll give him some eyes, and we'll make them kind of green. Now we'll make his face a little bit round, and we'll draw his smile, and now we can add his shirt collar and his sleeves. And finally, we will draw his belt. I think that looks good. Let's see it in game. Oh my god. I don't know what happened to his arms, but other than that, he looks good. Okay, his head is also messed up too. This must be what the Tooth Fairy looks like. Alright, Mr. Krabs, bring me some money. I never thought I'd see Mr. Krabs giving away money. Oh my god, Mr. Krabs, what are you in for? Don't worry, I'll break you guys out. And these guys too, everybody's locked up. Not you though, sorry buddy. I'm off to find the Krusty Krab. I mean, this is probably good enough. And Squidward's here already, this is perfect. Alright, Mr. Krabs, let's get this money. I like how he just glows underwater. Alright, I give Mr. Krabs a 7 out of 10, mainly because his model is very broken. It's time for the next mob. The next mob is a spider. What will we get? Okay, I don't really know what a spider demon is, but Mommy Longlegs is a scary spider, so I think that's close enough. Let's delete these legs, and we'll shrink some of the body parts. Now we'll color this in pink, and we'll rotate the legs. Now we'll add another part to the legs, and we'll color her legs in pink. Now let's add the blue before her feet, and we'll add her feet. Now let's start making her hair, and we'll make it curl down like this. That should be good enough. Now we can add the blue hair tie, and we'll start drawing her eyes, and we'll give her some eyelashes. Now we can draw her big mouth, and we will put her lips on top, and now I'll just draw a little spiral in her hair. Alright, that looks pretty good. Let's see it in game. Alright, that somehow worked better than I expected. I mean, the spider's eyes are still there, but other than that, alright, that looks much better. I'm actually pretty happy with how this turned out in game. I thought for sure something was gonna break. Mommy Longlegs versus a wolf. Okay, that was pretty stupid, but I had nothing else to put her against. Mommy Longlegs army. Oh my god, why are they dying? What is this one doing? Yo, this one's doing it too. What is this emote called? Alright, I'm gonna give Mommy Longlegs a 9 out of 10. I think she turned out really good. It's time for the next mob. The next mob is a giant. Generating. Okay, we got a mouse who nearly had 100-year-old feuds or something. I don't know. We'll ignore the second part and make Mickey Mouse. Let's color him fully black, and we'll give him his shorts. Now we'll add his yellow shoes, and I'll make his face round. Now we can give him his ears. That looks good enough. Now I'll add the skin on his face, and let's give him some big eyes, and we'll just give him black pupils. Now I will add his nose, and finally we will put the white buttons on his shorts. Alright, that's pretty good. Let's see him in game. Let's get a giant spawn egg. Oh yeah, that looks a lot better. Well, almost. Mickey, I don't think we need to see that. But from the front, he looks pretty good. Giants don't really do anything, so why does he make a player damage noise? Mickey Mouse versus Donald Duck, size comparison. I don't think this is very accurate. Let's see if the wolf will attack him. I mean, he's trying to. Doesn't seem to be working though. It's the Mickey Mouse Clubhouse. I think he's too big for the house. I'm going to give Mickey a 7 out of 10. He's kind of boring. It's time for the next mob. The next mob is a creeper. Generating text. Okay, a clumsy guy when I made a team with a race. Something about dark matter clouds. What? For this one, I'm going to make a Fall Guys character. Alright, let's delete these legs, and we'll move the front ones to the middle. Now we'll shrink his body and his head. Let's color him all pink, and we will make his legs smaller. Now we can give him little feet, and we'll just add his arms, and I'll just turn the arms a little bit sideways. Now we can give him some fingers, and we'll also give him a big thumb. Now I can make his head a little bit round, and we can start drawing his face, and I'll just give him little eyes, and we'll make him round on the bottom too. Alright, that's pretty good. Let's see it in game. That looks pretty good. I don't know what happened there though. Or there. I guess he's still a creeper on the inside. Can he do parkour? Come on, you're not gonna qualify or something. I don't know. I've never played Fall Guys. Alright, he lost. We'll give him something he can actually do. Come on, you just gotta make it to the other side. What if I put some sort of bait over there? What do creepers like? I don't know why I decided on a sheep, but we've added a sheep. Never mind. I have an idea. Yes, you can do it. Wait, no. Oh god. He's so close to making it to the end. Oh no. At least he didn't die. Alright, I give Fall Guys an 8 out of 10, but there are definitely some mistakes with this model that need to be fixed. Time for the next mob. The next mob is the Warden. What will we get? Okay, we got big, powerful man. For this one, I'm going to turn the Warden into Thanos. Alright, we'll make his head smaller, and let's remove his horns/ears. I don't know what these are. Well, now let's give him a torso, and we'll color his body in purple. Now let's add his yellow belt, and we'll color his pants brown, and we can add his yellow collar to the shirt, and I'll paint the rest of him light purple. Now we can add the Infinity Gauntlet, and all of the Infinity Stones, and we'll give him some biceps. Now we can draw his chin, and I'll give him some eyebrows, and some eyes, and finally I'll add his nose. Okay, that doesn't look great. Hopefully it looks better in game. Alright, I've traveled to the deep dark to spawn a Thanos naturally. That doesn't look like Thanos. Okay, that's much better. Not sure why he still has ears though. I thought we deleted them. Okay, it's finally fixed. I went through way too much effort for this dollar store Thanos. At least we can now see him come out of the ground. Yo, no way, Thanos is here. Okay, that wasn't that cool. Let's see if I can beat Thanos. At least I survived one snap. Alright, I give Thanos a 6 out of 10. He just looks kind of weird. It's time for the next mob. The next mob is a bunny, generating, okay, a horrifying bunny and something about VHS tapes. For this one, I'm going to make Bonnie because he is scary. Alright, let's color his body fully purple, and we'll make his ears flop down. Now I will start shaping his mouth, and now let's give him a few teeth. Okay, 2 teeth is all he gets. Now we'll give him his black nose, and we'll start drawing some eyes. We'll make them red on the inside. Okay, that looks scary. Now we can color the back of his mouth black, and we'll make the top part of his mouth lighter purple as well as his ears. Now we'll do the same for his belly, and finally we will give him a red bow tie, and we will make his arms look like they are made out of metal. Okay, that turned out pretty good. Let's see it in game. I always forget how small the rabbits are. Look how scary those eyes are. Oh my god. Baby Bonnie. Oh my god, it's so small. It's hard to be afraid of something so tiny. Bonnie army. I have to do this. I'm sorry, guys. I think we broke the fox. Seriously though, what is the fox doing? Let me fix that. Yo, all these guys are emoting over here too. Alright, I give Bonnie a 10 out of 10. I think he turned out really good. It's time for the next mob. The next mob is a frog, generating text, and we got duck. If you aren't familiar with frogs, please read the label before you start. Okay. I'm going to make Psyduck for this one. Alright, let's delete all this, and we'll just get rid of his eyes as well. Now let's try to shape this into a duck, and we'll color it all in yellow. Now let's give him duck feet, and we'll color them a lightish yellow. Now we can give him a beak, and we'll color this the same color as his feet. Now we can add some little arms on each side, and we'll make his lizard-like tail. Now we can add the black tufts of hair to the top of his head, and we'll give him some eyes. Alright, that doesn't look terrible. Let's see it in game. Oh my god. That actually looks good, other than the walking animation. Okay, that might not be normal. To be fair, the walking animation would kind of fit him if it wasn't broken. Let's see a baby frog. Oh yeah, that's a tadpole. Let's see Psyduck eat a slime. Okay, the slime probably has to be smaller. Oh my god, that is so cursed. Isn't this an achievement or something? Oh, I give Psyduck a 6 out of 10. He's just too cursed. It's time for the next mob. The next mob is an axolotl. What will we get? I turned an axolotl into a fish, which I refuse to talk about. Okay, for this one, I'm going to turn the axolotl into Nemo. We'll start by getting rid of all these legs, and let's change the shape of his head, and his body as well. Now we'll start coloring him orange, and now we'll add the white stripes on the outside. Now let's give him his little fins on the side. Now let's outline the white stripes in black, and we'll draw in this fin on the top as well. Now let's add some eyes, and now we can give him a smile. I'm actually going to change his eyes, and we'll put some eyelid type things above them. Okay, this looks strange. Let's just see it in game. Honestly, it doesn't look too terrible. I think he's supposed to be in water though. I realize now that Nemo is already in the game, so I'm sorry buddy, but there can only be one Nemo. I like how Nemo only went for that one fish and left the other ones alone. He's truly just asserting dominance. But as you know, they're supposed to be finding Nemo, so now I've got him locked up. Nemo is right there. Free him, Mother Nemo. I don't think that's how it happened. Okay, I'll free Nemo myself. Swim home, Nemo. Or just stay here. That works, I guess. Okay, I give Nemo an 8 out of 10. I'm kind of surprised with how he looked. Time for the next mob. The next mob is a creeper. Translate, and we got Golden Scare. For this one, I think I am going to make Golden Freddy. First, I'll delete his back legs, then we'll add his bent legs, and now I'll give him an arm. We'll copy that over here. Now let's add some hands and some fingers, and we'll color him in gold. Now let's rotate his head, and we'll color it all gold. Now we can extend his mouth out, and put another part on the bottom, and we'll add some teeth. Now we'll add his nose, and we'll give him his top hat, and some ears, and now let's add his microphone. And we'll give his arms the animatronic look. Now we can give him his eyes, and I'll touch up his face a bit more. That looks really good. Let's see it in the game. Okay, he doesn't look too bad. He should not be walking like that. Oh my god. I put way too much effort into the face compared to the body. It kind of looks like that horse. It kind of looks like he's riding a wheelchair, to be honest. Let's see a baby one. Oh yeah. Let's spawn a bunch of Freddys in this village and watch them run away from a cat. It's kind of ironic that a guy this scary is afraid of a tiny cat. This Freddy isn't though. I think you've got a problem there. He doesn't seem to care. More cats. Alright, let's watch a Freddy blow up. Amazing. Supercharged Freddy. It still has the shape of a creeper. Will we survive a supercharged Freddy with full netherite? Oh wow, that actually did a lot. I'm going to rate Golden Freddy a 9 out of 10. I'm honestly really happy with how his head turned out. Time for the next mob. The next mob is a wolf. What will we get? And we got Caterpillar. I think I'm going to make PJ Pugapillar from Poppy Playtime. Let's make his legs shorter and delete his body. Now we'll color this in purple, and I'll give him new legs like this. Actually, this one is supposed to be blue. Now we'll color this one purple, and we'll copy this back a few times. And we'll also copy his feet back too. Now let's color his face in, and we'll add his scary mouth. Now let's give him some eyes, and we'll add some teeth and color his mouth. Now let's give him his tongue, and we'll add his ears. Okay, so I redid his whole face, and I think this looks a lot better. I'm just going to fix his eyes, and that looks pretty good. Let's see it in game. Oh god, that is not supposed to happen. Okay, that's much better. I removed his walking animation, but it's going to have to do. Oh god, why is he phasing in the ground? Him moving like that is so scary. Time to tame one of my own. And now we'll see PJ versus Golden Freddy. Go after him, I punched him. Bad dog. Alright, now this is scary. This chicken better get out of here. Let's see them take out a fox. They can't catch him. He's emoting on them. Alright, we have to do this. Oh my god, Freddy even joined in too. Alright, I give PJ a 7 out of 10. His model is really broken. It's time for the next mob. Next I'm going to do a drowned. Translate 300 times. And we got sharp claws. Okay, for this one, I'm going to make Wolverine. Let's color him in yellow, and we'll color in his arms. Now let's add some blue gloves, and we'll give him his claws. Now let's add his red belt, and we'll give him some shoulder pads. Now we can make his mask, and we'll do his mouth area. Now we can give him some eyes, and we'll color in his boots. And now we can add the X on his belt. This doesn't really fit, so this is gonna have to do. Let's see him in the game. Okay, I don't think that's supposed to happen. Okay, that's a lot better. Wolverine versus the villagers, who will win? Yo, these guys got tridents. Wait, why does this one have a fishing rod? This guy stands no chance the babies are going to get him. The baby has a trident? What? Good work, guys. As you can see, the baby turned out good too. I honestly think it looks better. Okay, the noise they make is disturbing. Will PJ fight Wolverine? Oh no, they're ganging up on him. They're going for the golem now. They can't be stopped. Why is he targeting the babies? And the iron golem wins. Alright, I give Wolverine an 8 out of 10. It's time for the next mob. The next mob is an Enderman. Translate, and we got tall pink. Alright, for this one, I'm going to make Kissy Missy. Let's color her fully pink, and we'll give her big hands and some fingers. Now let's color that in yellow. Now we'll give her some feet, and we'll start shaping her head. Now we can start drawing her mouth, and we'll add her eyes. Let's put some eyelashes above. Now we can do her teeth. And finally, we'll add her blue bow. That looks good. Let's see it in game. Okay, that looks scary. And she's gone. She ended up looking very similar to Huggy Woogie. I wonder why. Oh no. Staring contest. Who will win? She's holding a flower, but instead of using her hands, it's just floating in the air. Alright, let's check out the end. This might be scarier than when it was all Huggy Wuggies. Alright, it's time. This is terrifying. How long can I survive being chased by Kissy Missies? That's unfortunate. Why is the noise just getting louder? I give Kissy Missy a 9 out of 10. This is one of my favorite mobs yet. It's time for the next mob. The next mob is a piglin. What will we get? And we got Fox. For this one, I'm going to make Foxy. Let's delete all this. That looks so weird. Now we'll shrink his head, and we'll also shrink his legs and his arms. Now let's color him in red, and we'll color in his shorts. Now we'll make his legs gray, and we'll add his feet. Now we'll put his belly spot, and since he looks like he's falling apart, we'll just color part of him because I'm lazy. Now we'll make his hand floating because it looks kind of detached, and we'll make the hook on his other hand. Now let's start shaping his mouth, and we'll add his nose. Now let's give him some yellow teeth, and we'll add the hair on the side of his face. Now we will make his eye patch, and we'll color in his other eye, and finally we'll give him some ears. That looks pretty good considering I did it all in 16x. Let's see it in game. Why is he shaking? Oh yeah, we have to go to the nether. Why is everything purple? There we go. He's even holding a sword with his hook. How talented. Let's see a baby one. I don't know why, but his head shape is reminding me of Manny from Diary of a Wimpy Kid. Let's locate a bastion, and here we will find some Foxies in their natural habitat. Let's see if he'll fight Freddy. Okay, you can obviously see who had more effort put into them. Let's spawn an army. Okay, how long can I survive? Oh god, I think I won. I don't think they can get me. Alright, I'm going back in. Oh god, Freddy, help me. You didn't see that. Alright, I give Foxy a 5 out of 10. He kind of looks like a mouse. Time for the next mob. The next mob is a Vindicator. Let's translate, and we got Steel Guy. Okay, I think it's obvious that I am going to make Iron Man. Let's color him in red, and we'll extend his mask out. Now let's color in his eyes, and I'll add some yellow to his arms. Next we'll add the blue to his chest, and we'll extend part of his chest out as well. Now let's add some yellow to his legs, and we'll give him his blasters. And let's add some fingers, and a thumb, and finally extend his feet out a bit. Alright, that looks good. Let's see it in game. Okay, where did his arms go? Oh yeah, he needs to be attacking something for us to see them. Just use the blasters. Man's really getting embarrassed by a naked villager. Finally. Alright, it's time to go to work, boys. That's not Iron Man. The villagers don't even stand a chance. Iron Golem will take care of them. Never mind, he won't. Iron Man is just unstoppable. I give Iron Man a 6 out of 10. He needs arms. Time for the next mob. The next mob is a rabbit. translate, and we got lightning. For this one, I think I'm going to make Pikachu. Let's color him fully yellow, and we'll make his nose black. Now let's add his eyes, and we'll give him his red cheeks and a little pink mouth. Now let's shrink his ears a bit, and we'll color the top of them black. And now we can add his lightning bolt tail, and we'll move this there. That shape looks pretty good. Now we just need to color it in. And we'll make sure the bottom of his tail is brown. That looks good. Let's see it in game. Okay, he actually turned out pretty good. Look at the baby one. Look how small he is. Pokeball test. Why does it never work? Pikachu army. One fox could ruin it all. Pikachu, use Thunderbolt. Oh, what is he doing right now? I just can't believe how small the baby Pikachu is. It's like a mouse. I give Pikachu a 10 out of 10. I mean, how could you not? It's time for the next mob. The next mob is a skeleton. Translate, and we got red web. Alright, I think I'm going to make Spider-Man for this one. Let's color him in red. Now we'll make his eyes, and we'll add a black outline. Now let's put some blue on his pants, and let's also add some blue to his arms, and we'll add blue to his body. Now let's draw the spider on his chest. Okay, that might be too big, but I think it looks good. I'm also going to edit his eyes a bit, and we'll make the red on his feet a bit higher. Alright, that looks good. Let's see it in game. Yeah, that's basically what I expected. He basically just looks like a player skin on a skeleton. I don't think he can shoot webs either. He looks like a dude in a costume that you hire for a birthday party. Enough Spider-Man slander. Can he beat PJ? He's just running away. Okay, he's not shooting webs, but I respect it. This is actually really close. And PJ wins it. Why was that actually a really good fight? PJ is going in for round 2. They're at home now. Spider-Man army. It's kind of like that meme where they're pointing at each other. Alright, I give Spider-Man a 5 out of 10. He kind of sucked. Time for the next mob. The next mob is a villager. Translate, and we got an angry blue guy. Alright, I know exactly what to do. I'm going to make Squidward. I forgot villagers look like this when they're naked. Alright, let's make his legs skinnier, and now his arms. That looks so weird. Luckily, his nose is already perfect, so we just need to color him in. But first, I'll add some tentacle-like feet. Now he is fully blue, or Squidward color, not really blue. And we just have to fill in his shirt. Then add the sleeves, and the eyes, with different color eyelids on top, and reddish pupils. And now we will add a forehead line, not a unibrow. And finally, we put some spots on the top of his head. Almost forgot to add texture. That looks pretty good. Let's see it in game. That looks so good. Let's find a village full of Squidwards. Open up. It's tax season. Wait, Squidward? Squidward must have finally quit the Krusty Krab. He's a farmer now. Okay, this is not okay. Baby Squidward, where's he gonna go? This reminds me of the episode where Squidward moves to like a Squidward-only village. Wait, these guys got drip. Alright, I give Squidward a 7 out of 10. I would use this over normal villagers. Time for the next mob. The next mob is a fox. What will we get? We got Quick. This is perfect. I'm going to make Sonic. I'm pretty sure Sonic is a fox, so this should be easy. So first we'll make him all blue. Now we will fill in his face and his belly. And now we can do the arms. And now the rest of the face. Okay, these eyes are a little bit weird, but it should be fine. Now we add his gloves. And we have to make his back legs different from his arms. And we'll add his shoes. And I think that's it. Let's see it in the game. Yo, he's going crazy. I'm not as happy with this one as Squidward. Kinda looks like Sonic from Wish.com. I'm not gonna lie. Let's see a baby Sonic. Baby Sonic honestly looks better. Alright, Sonic versus Squidward. Who wins? Oh yeah, they won't fight. Sonic versus Dr. Eggman. Well, they lay eggs. Okay, let's see if Sonic can collect these rings. No, you're going the wrong way. Okay, I will give Sonic some berries. I rate Sonic a 2 out of 10. He kinda sucked, not gonna lie. On to the next mob. The next mob is an Enderman. Translate, tall, scary man? Well, that basically is an Enderman, but I guess we could do Huggy Woogie instead. I've never played this game, so I have no idea what this guy looks like. But I think his head kind of spikes up like this, and then he has big feet. We have to make him fully blue, and we'll color his hands and feet yellow, and now we'll add some eyes. Okay, that doesn't look right at all. Now we will add the smile. I put different eyes, they still don't look right though. And now we'll add a bow, and he has big hands too. Copy that over here, change the eyes again, and we can add some spikes to his head. Okay, this looks like a scuffed Teletubby. Okay, I made some changes to the head and the face, and he looks a lot better now. I also gave him bigger hands, and now he looks completely different. Let's see it in the game. That looks pretty scary. Well, I'm not quite sure what Huggy Woogie does. I would assume he doesn't extend his neck and run at you, but I think that makes him more terrifying. We have to go to the end and see this. There's so many of them. This is actually terrifying. This is actually where the portal in the deep dark takes you. But when you open a gum. Alright, I've had enough of these. I rated a 9 out of 10 though. I'm pretty happy with how it turned out, especially after the first one. On to the next mob. The next mob is a chicken. Translate time. Okay, this one actually kind of works. I was going to do my own skin, but I decided to do Donald Duck instead, because Donald Duck has more drip. Okay, we'll start by removing this. We'll make the head a little smaller, and now we'll add a hat. Okay, this hat looks terrible. Now we'll drag the beak down, and we'll draw the eyes. Let's make the beak orange, and now we can add his shirt. make sure that there are sleeves, and we'll add the bow tie thingy in the front, and finally the yellow stripe on his sleeves. That looks better than I expected. Let's see it in the game. Okay, it looks pretty good in game. Side by side comparison, who has more drip? What about Sonic versus Donald Duck? Sonic's going crazy. What does baby Donald look like? He's so small, and he's following the big one. Let's take Donald to a shipwreck because he's a sailor or something. Not a very good one, obviously. The boat is underwater. I rate Donald at 8 out of 10. He's pretty good. Let's see if the next mob can top that. The next mob is a creeper. What do we get? We got Blackbird. Okay, I'm going to make the bomb bird from Angry Birds because that's kind of a creeper. Let's delete the body because birds don't have that, and move the head down. Now let's make the legs smaller. Actually, we'll delete the back ones and try this. I'm not sure if it will break the animation. Now we'll make the head a bit bigger, and we'll add a fuse thing to the top. Now let's add a beak, and we'll color him all black with an orange beak and orange feet, a little orange on the fuse. Now we just need to do the eyes, and we'll make him angry because he's an angry bird. Now we can color his belly, and we'll make his pupils stand out a bit. That looks pretty good. Let's see it in game. Dang, that looks pretty good. And the feet actually work. That's surprising. Yep, still blows up. I want to know what this looks like. Oh, that looks kind of weird. Alright, let's see a baby one. Oh yeah, there's no baby creepers. Alright, let's shoot him at some pigs. Oh, I missed. I will give him a 7 out of 10 because he doesn't work like a regular angry bird. Let's see the next mob. Our next mob is a cow. Translate. We got Nightwing. I've got an idea. I'm going to do Batman, but I'm going to make him a cow instead, so like Bat Cow. First we will color his suit in gray, then we will add the yellow belt, and now we can do the underwear. And we'll make his boots dark blue. Now we have to do the bat logo, which is going to be interesting. That looks alright. Now we have to give him a mask, and we'll leave his eyes and mouth peeking out like this. And now we have to add a cape. We'll drag this out a few, and now we will color his cape black, and we'll extend it out a bit on the edges, and copy that to the other side. That looks pretty good, not gonna lie. Let's see how it looks in game. That looks kinda sick, but does he fight like Batman? Nope. This is some good Batman steak though. Let's see a baby Batman. Alright, the texture is kinda broken, but baby Batman looks good too.
Just gotta kill his parents.
Kind of inspirational, to be honest. I can't believe they added the Batmobile to Minecraft. I give Bat Cow a 7 out of 10 as well. On to the next mob. The next mob is an iron golem. Translate. And we got hard shell. This is perfect. I'm going to make Blastoise. Let's shorten his arms and remove this and drag his upper body down. Now we can delete the nose and add some ears. Now we can color him all blue and make kind of a shell. Now we will color the front of the shell and make the edges of the shell white. Now we will make the shell brown and we will give him a chin and some eyes. Let's add color to the ears, and now we can add his cannons on his back. Copy that over, and we'll make them both gray. I'm actually going to make his head shorter and more wide. Now we have to redo his face. Okay, this might be the worst mob yet. Let's see it in the game. Okay, Blastoise has seen better days. He's almost 30 years old though, to be fair. But can Blastoise defend the Squidward village? He can. Well, kinda. I guess we just need to see if he can fit in a Pokeball now. It doesn't look like it. That also seems to have made him mad. Alright, I accept my fate. Let's put him where he belongs with his family. I give Blastoise a 2 out of 10. He just looks weird. Next mob. Next we are going to do a zombie. What do we get? We got Mushroom Man. Okay, I'm going to make Toad from Mario because he has a mushroom on his head. Alright, let's shrink the head and make the mushroom on top. Maybe it will look better when it's colored in. We'll make it white to start though. Next we'll fill in his skin and make his pants white as well. Now we can start the outline of his shirt and we'll fill the rest in with blue. Now we can do his mouth and eyes. Okay, he kind of looks like the epic face. We'll add spots on the mushroom. There we go. And finally, we will do his shoes. Alright, this might be worse than Blastoise. Let's see it in game. He also looks bad in game. But Toad is kind of small, so he will probably look better as a baby. I mean, it's a little bit better. Now let's see Toad as a giant. Oh, apparently giants are different. Now let's see 1,000 Toads versus 1 Blastoise. I think it's clear who wins. Run, Squidward. I give Toad a 0 out of 10. I would give lower if I could. Alright, let's move on to the final mob. The final mob is a ghast. Let's translate. And I got location. What can I even do? I actually have an idea for this. I'm going to make the earth. Well, the Minecraft one. I don't go outside. Alright, we'll color it like stone first. And now we'll add the dirt layer. Next, we'll add some grass to the sides and cover the full top. We will also put a small lake on top and add a few trees. Now we can add the deep slate layer. And finally, we will put some black for bedrock. Now we just need to add a few ores. Diamonds, gold, iron, and some coal. The ores make it look worse, I think, but let's see it in the game. I realize now that this makes no sense. I made the ghast the overworld when it should be the nether. Honestly, it looks so out of place in the nether. Well, at least the earth now shoots meteors at you, so it's like reverse dinosaurs or something. Let's see if we can get return to sender. Nice. Honestly, they should just hire me to retexture all the mobs. I mean, this looks so much better, right? Alright, let's spawn a ton of earths. Alright, I give the earth a 5 out of 10. It could have been better. And that is the last mob, so please subscribe. I don't have an outro.